Why, hello there, gamers. It is I, Sheerlock Holomess. There is a scar on my head for some reason. I don't really know what's going on there, but we are watching some more IVL today. Specifically, I've heard rumors once again that the OP Epic Melee from last time is back. TE Drop was the name of the player. Hopefully, we get to see them cook again today. I've been told that the set that we were watching, at least the first one today, we're watching two, of course. The first one today should have that OP awesome melee again. So I'm really excited to see that, but we'll see what else we can find out in today's IVL adventure. Let's just get right into it. Here we go. It is between WBG and TE. Very fun teams to watch. We've got a Lucky Mage Officer and Antique Dealer. What the heck? They are protecting that Lucky guy. Actually, I think with this spawn, he just guarantees that chest, right? I think that's why they spawn him there in the bottom left, so that he can just instantly get the chest. I'm assuming that's why. And they're protecting him so he can get the chest, which means he's gonna be getting a pocket watch here. We've got Berserker Wanted and Giant Claw, I believe, on this Goatman with standard detention trump card Peepa. Now, it seems like Eversleeping Town, from what I've been seeing, is the starter map to play, at least in China. I feel like in Japan it's been a lot more varied, but Eversleeping Town with Goatman seems to be the way to go. I mean, I don't know for sure what is Goatman's best map, but I do know that Eversleeping Town is definitely really good for him, because the sheer amount of black cages that he can create is ridiculous. And it looks like he is actually dead. Wow, that was a really good down from Nia. Still with 50-60 energy and only 2 cages used. This mage did not kite a single cage. Now, the hits were toward the end of said cages, which means that Ciphers aren't as bad as they could be. And Lucky Guy does have a bot that he can use to start speeding them up a little faster. But we will see. We will see. We got Law Officer coming on in here, playing it safe. Looks like we do have Sneak. That's why he doesn't have any trail right now, because in the range of the rocket chair, so he has that sneak there. We do get a good clean rescue. We smack that officer, and Mage is gonna get away, but we have a cage to catch up real quick. I think he's just gonna, looks like Confid is just going to opt to not even try to kite this cage, maybe. Oh, maybe a little bit. Nah, he just wants to die on the corner. Okay, probably gonna save next try to rebound. Oh, the ante though, hold on, this Antique Dealer. Let's see here. Hold on, Anti-Gaming, let's see. I love me some Antique. Oh, 2 misses. 1 more. Unfortunate from the Anti. Oh, okay. We're gonna just get a little bit of full presence there real fast. Not enough to struggle free though, unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Yeah, the Anti wasted 3 swings. Not easy to harass with Anti, especially in a location like that. You kind of really need like a setup for Anti. Some harassers you don't really need to be set up for. Anti is definitely one of... Whoa, hello. Anti is definitely one of the harassers that you need to be set up for, though. 100%. If the person's not in a good area... Oh, nice hit from this Antique Dealer. And somebody's going to die here. I don't know who it's going to be. The Anti swings preemptively. Did you see that? She just swung at nothing, expecting the Goatman to be right there, trying to push him back in. Unfortunately, Mao pretty much used 6 swings, and I think only 2 of them... Actually, I think only 1 of them really did something. The first one kind of just delayed the hit. Honestly, I think 5 out of 6 swings were completely pointless from this Anti, which is a bit of a shame. I can't lie, a bit of a shame. We are going to chair the Anti here first, which is the correct play. Start her chair timer, which also will force the Lucky Guy off of his Cipher. We do see that we are not going to opt to even create any game plans around the... oh, what is it? We're just going to vault that just for a little safety there. Checks out. We're not going to create any game plans around... Why is my phone making IDV noises? Oh, because it updated. Never mind. Around audience effectors is what I was trying to say, as my brain just exploded. Let's see. What even happened? Oh, I guess the Anti died? That's kind of sad. Rest in peace, Antique Dealer. Lucky Guy took a quick hit there as well. This is a loss. Yeah, this is a big loss from TE. I see no way that they can do anything here. I mean, Nia has trait. Lucky Guy has like what, 20% bot, if that. It's more like 15% bot. We have one pocket watch, but this is the anti-second chair. And the lucky guy's dead. Yeah, he's dead. I don't know why he... Wait. The Ciphers... Oh, they're cooked. Yeah, the Ciphers are all like on this side of the map. Oh, they are dummy cooked. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. All the Ciphers are over here. No Ciphers on the... Yeah, they're super cooked. Yeah, this is 100% loss. 100 million% loss. If they somehow even get a single person out outside of just like... Really? I mean, I guess he's already won the game. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. You already won the game. Like, the game's over. It's already a win. Now you just have to go for a slugging strat here. A slugging strat on the Lucky and the Mr. Jose here. My name is Nia, and I think I am a Goatman who will slug today. Do you think goats eat slugs? I don't think they do. But do you think if there was like an option, do you think a goat would eat a slug? And like if a goat, like that's just like a classic goat was just like, you know, jumping around, prancing around, and then it stumbles upon a slug. Do you think it would eat it? I'm gonna look that up right now while this Goatman is. Do goats eat slugs? Wow, the AI overview. I hate AI overview, by the way. I hope you guys are aware. I hate AI overview because it's telling me yes, they may eat slugs, but I don't know. I don't need to know if they may eat slugs. What if they do? Goats who eat an infected snail or slug while grazing can suffer a number of neurological symptoms ranging from paralysis. That's crazy. Okay, so basically what I'm hearing is that the Goatman's gonna get stunned if he slugs. We're gonna have the lucky guy just sit on top of the dungeon here. He is about 2.5 minutes from expiring, I believe, right now. About 2.5 here. The officer is gonna need to tap a Cipher soon, or at least interact with something, because otherwise he's gonna get crows soon, and that is not good. Yeah, he needs to touch a Cipher. And Nia knows this. And there's officers. Yep, there's the crows. Yep, there's the crows. Because since all the Ciphers are on this side of the map, he knows. I can just check these Ciphers constantly. Officer will eventually have to tap one, and he does lose the mind game there. Lucky guy will pick himself up. But why? Why does he pick himself up? We do see the back dash, but it doesn't really do anything. That is going to be the Terror Shock onto the first officer. Lucky guy's going to dig up a chest for a syringe. A syringe, yes. Okay, we can do a classic little thing I like to call, let's just press the L button on my keyboard, because this is going to enter slugging territory, yes. Lucky guy, they're working on a Cipher. He doesn't want to kill Lucky guy right now, because if Lucky guy dies... I'm assuming his self-heal will allow the officer to get to the dungeon. So, looks like he kills the bot. And he's not gonna kill, he has to kill the lucky guy here now. Yeah, so that's the thing. You kill the lucky guy, and now there's a chance for dungeon, but he was gonna pop the Cipher otherwise, that's the thing. This can only go on for so long. And now we're gonna chair the lucky guy, which means Nia has about 60 seconds once this lucky guy's chaired. He has about 60 seconds. To be able to kill this first officer. He's gonna drop him again. Wow, he's not even gonna chair just yet. He's checking first, he's checking. Then he'll chair Lucky. Lucky might struggle though. Lucky might struggle. He doesn't know. He has Giant Claw, right? The Goatman has Giant Claw. Okay, so officer has 60 seconds. This is the dungeon play here. Now, this Goatman is gonna have so much energy and blink, which is gonna make this really hard for the officer, but the officer has a watch. So it's gonna be like many items versus a really OP item. We might also see the officer just go for the rescue. We'll see. Will he go for the rescue? He actually will. What a surprise. That makes sense. Because if he doesn't kill, he actually just makes it guaranteed. You get the rescue, and if he doesn't kill the lucky guy will just pop the Cipher. Yeah, that actually checks out. Okay, that's a 1. Okay, that was a good play. That was a really good play from TE there. Really well played. Ooh, it's Persica Archer. Ooh, I remember last time I saw Persica Archer. This thing, dude, her Archer was insane. It was so freaking good, dude. So freaking good. We got Lewis arrow and a officer on this team as well. Very safe round 1 comp here. I'm excited to see the Archer though. I love watching Archer gameplay. She is just so cool. We are gonna see triple Tide on this team as well. Tide, Officer, Arrow, and Lewis. We've got Berserker, Exhibitionist, Overwhelm, Wanted Order, Impact, Detention, and Trump card from Pepe's Goatman here. What is that? Is that Excitement? That's Excitement. We do find out Persica here. We're bringing Excitement for this Archer. Scary. As if Archer isn't hard enough to play, now we gotta deal with Excitement too? Ooh, dear. We will see. I'm not really sure what that was supposed to be. Maybe a misinput there. We do have about 100 energy to work with this Goatman. So yeah, he's gonna want to cage immediately once he gets 110. Otherwise, the charge is gonna be pointless. Yeah. See now you've got all this cage, but you're not really gaining anything. Not really sure what that was supposed to do, but it's fine. Excitement is ready. Nice flyout from Persica, and the Excitement was burned. But yeah, there's nothing you can do there. Her crossbow wasn't ready in time. Maybe with the cheeky crossbow, just barely. But I doubt it. I do doubt it. We're going to just burn out a laceration here. And boom. That is going to be a pretty fast down onto the Archer. Officer is here nearby. Just so that they don't pressure the Aeroplanist, I'm guessing. Just so it's like, okay, let's just stay right here. If he even bothers to cage the Aeroplanist, he will kind of be throwing because it'll be a free rescue. We are just swinging. We are swinging. We are swinging. We will break the cage. Last tuning, we'll get the smack, and off we go. Look at this rotation right now. Oh my gosh. Gwoker comes to the mid Cipher. Persica leaves. Everybody just like went for some really interesting rotation here from WBG. How very interesting. And Persica will die off in the corner. We do have 2 arrows and a crossbow. However, by the time Persica gets on chair, and if they do a standard rescue, Excitement will be back up by the time she starts her kite, so she likely will not be able to kite for very long, but if she can force out a second Excitement from Pepe, that would be absolutely great. In terms of ciphers, they are, I think, average. They're actually slightly below average. The more I look at the ciphers, we'll have to see after Tide Turner. Actually, no, these are fine. I take it back. These are actually... These are exactly on time. Yeah, these are actually exactly on time. Probably due to audience effect giving it a nice boost there. Unfortunate from Persica not able to force any kind of excitement. Goatman just gonna force the 100 there. And Persica might try to run into him in crossbow, or probably just crossbow to get further out into the open, away from a chair. Let's see. Shoot an arrow. Yep, just shot him with an arrow just to wait out laceration. Probably could have shot and crossbowed, but it's fine. That will just be, something to buy some time with. And 400% done. Yep, this is dead average, 400% done. Only issue for the Goatman is there's not a lot of injuries stacked up here, but he does have tons and tons and tons of energy. He is overflowing with energy here. Let's see here. Now we are on the Aeroplanist. He has... Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, I still don't fully know how situations like that work with the black cage and whatnot. I still do not fully know. We're going to see the jetpack 1, 2. One more jetpack here. 3. Back in. Beautiful. Oh, the hover? Okay. He's dead. Okay. I think you actually could have guaranteed gone back to the pallet and just pallet stunned. Maybe. No, he had excitement. Well, I guess I would have forced the excitement, right? Yeah, I probably would have better to go back and force the excitement, but I think it's fine. He probably just lost the mind game there. This should still be a tie. He can't TP to the... What? Wait, that has to be max struggle. There's no way. Bro, he barely carried him at all. That has to be max struggle. I refuse to believe that's anything but max struggle. There's no universe, bro. He actually struggles free, and he TP... Oh, no, Pepe. The Cipher's primed, bro. The Cipher is primed. And this is smart. Oh, they're kind of trying to delay it just to at least get a better position for endgame, I think, but maybe it would have taken too long. He misses his cage. Oh, Pepe, no. No, Pepe, no. This is not good. Dude, that struggle free really hurt him. Because Aeroplanist was at like what, the back end ish of Corner House, and couldn't even get moved one square. Usually, as a general rule, like if you like look at areas by squares from area selection, you can usually chair within 1 square away without too much trouble. But if the server does have struggling, especially max struggling, the 20% can be really, really, really annoying. And as we can see here, we're gonna be going Hullabaloo from Pepe now. We got Bald and Faroban. Faroban is interesting from Hulla. It is going to be that Arms Factory where you're going to see Mike Gaming, Kurtster, Mercenary, and the Wendington out here. So, first chase is likely not going to be Kurt because he's going to be too hard to find. It's going to be Gwoke, actually. Gwoke has gone Gwoke and is going to Gwoke all over the place, as I say in every single video, and he just eats a pallet for free. This is a Mike Gaming battle. We do love to see these. We also have, once again, Triple Tide Turner. Seems like Persica, when they run these Triple Tide strat, is always the one with the flyweight. So you never really the rescuer. They usually want to prioritize Persica as their strongest kiter, which does make sense. And then we're going to red light. However, Gwoke is not falling for it here. Not at all. Not at all. It's a good kite so far. Cipher's 40, 50, 40. This is pretty good. Only 1 ball. Insolence is charging. We leap through the window because we do not have trapeze, or as I like to call it, the here comes the warp. Imagine he accidentally stepped inside the red. That would have been so unfortunate for him. There's a really good kite with tide turn to that. Oh, he's stuck? No, he's not. Gwoke's positioning here is really... Bro, what? Can he not? Just, what? Just hit him! Oh, wait, he can't. Oh! He actually couldn't there. Wait, no way. What the? Okay, what the? Dude, that was... I can't believe that worked. That weird positioning? I can't believe that worked. That was great recognition from Gwoke, though. No pallet stun? Oh, Gwoke got stuck on a barrel! Gwoke! Gwoke got stuck on a barrel, bro. Oh, I've been there, buddy. I've been there. I've been there way too many times. Getting stuck on random objects feels awful in this game. Because it's like, you know what you have to do, but it's like you're obviously looking back to be able to, like, you know, deal with the hunter, and then running into an object just... It feels awful, bro. It really does feel awful. We do see a Wendy ready up with a cloud. Not really entirely sure why. Not really sure what the dealio is for that, but maybe Persica's just having a little bit of fun. We're gonna elbow pad on in here. This should be a pretty clean rescue. Pretty clean rescue. Nah, yeah, that was a really clean rescue. Okay. Damageless rescue on the Mercenary, huh? the jump into the jump, bro. We're just jumping for days, huh? Are we able to... No, we're not able to make it to the... through the window there, but we do try to make it a little bit of a long chair here. We are going to send Coating in for next rescue, which is the Explorer. We do want to be here very, very, very early. In case of that wanted order, we are here early. And we're just going to be hiding right inside here. I don't know why he stood still for so long. I really don't know why. Oh my gosh. Brother, he's going to... So why did you just stand still? Why did you... Bro, the Cipher was primed! Hello? Wait, why? Literally, why would you just stand there? Look at the survivor perspective. He's just standing there for like a full second. Look at him, he's just standing there. Why? What happened? What? I'm so confused. Why would he not just instantly run? I do not understand. I do not understand what Coating was trying to do there. I really don't understand what that was. Like, you just literally stood there and just let it happen. Like, even if he ran in there like a second earlier, it maybe still would have been a stuff, but like, at least try, bro. You just stood there for like a full second and a half and just let him get like a free hit on you. I don't know, bro. That just seems kind of... Especially as an Explorer against a full press Hull. Like, you gotta go in for that, bro. You gotta. I don't understand what happened there. That was really strange. I don't know if he, like... Thought he was mini, or like, I honestly don't know. That was like one of the strangest occurrences. One of the strangest occurrences. We are going to be warping to the Explorer here, and we do have detention, so that's going to be a down. Okay, that's fair. Now you can't really do much there as an Explorer, to be fair. We are going to chair right out over here on the main chair, but this should still be a tie. I mean, the Mercenary is going to get away. Maybe would have been. I guess it's Explorer. I say it could have been better to try to down the Mercenary as quickly as possible, then warp to the Explorer. But Explorer can also hide. It is going to end up just being a drawed game, even though, I mean, it probably would have still been a drawed game regardless, but no, I can't say that for sure because the Tide Turner. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of silly. Oh, great. Oh, great. Nie Bonbon. Okay, Nie Bonbon versus Pharaoh Lady and Prisoner. Oh my gosh. It is interesting that after Pharaoh Lady's like recent buff, she's actually being played more often in tournaments. Maybe just as well as a filler character. And what I mean by that is they don't really know what to play, or they have a result that their hunter got where they just can play in a safe-ish way, or maybe they want to play more aggressively, etc. So they'll pick like a decoder. This is Nia rocking the Insolence only Bonbon as well. Inso and all that other stuff there. Oh my goodness, we are going to see double Tide Turner here. Tide on the Bald, Tide Flywheel Arrow, and then Borrowed Knee-Jerk on the Pharaoh and the Prisoner here. Let's see. Going for the Arrow, it looks like. Going for Mr. Aeroplanist. The only one without BT. It's a little unfortunate here. Arrow, okay, doesn't take any hits here, but does jetpack around. We're gonna break the pallet here. Good patience from El Confid. Gonna counter around with the red light tricks here. No chip just yet. We don't have jetpack. Jetpack will be up in 2-1. Jetpack ready. We're gonna have to go for jetpack here. Hover. Okay, pretty slow hover, all things considered. That could have been a little bit faster. Flywheel is ready. He flywheels nothing. Not a single hit from Nia, but the Insolence will be... There's the triple up, yep. Triple damage there. And can we see a time bomb here? Oh, Arrow's dead. Arrow's super dead. He's gonna try to make as much distance as possible. This guy is quite good, though. The Bald Bro? Wait, the Bald Bro to, like, help him? Oh, my gosh. Wait a minute. Mr. Bald? Oh! Ah, he got him. Yeah, there's only one way to go there. Only one way. Well played, well played. Well played from this Bonathan. We are going to keep a Cipher primed here for the audience effect boost. And Bald is going to need to get this rescue. Bald needs to get this rescue. We're going to use our Thurible. We're going to use a smoke, and then our Thurible, and then the smoke. There's the smoke. Okay. I don't know why the smoke is so far away. I feel like it would be better to maybe have the smoke range a little closer to this Bonathan, but it's fine. There's one chip. And Bald can just easy make that. Yeah, Bald is such a good rescuer, bro. Bald Bro is so good at rescuing. Like, he just like comes in for free, dude. He's literally such a good character after his buff. Pre-buff, not. It's pretty 50-50. But after buffs, dude, he's like so good. He's actually like played so often. Which is exciting. I actually find Bald Bro's kit and like rescuing to be really interesting. So I do like Bald. I like Bald. We do see Baldy picks up a perfume as well. He can also do a little bit of smoke. Give him the smoke, Bald Bro. Ciphers are amazing right now. Absolutely amazing. Look at these ciphers. Prisoner will be able to finish these up. Can Prisoner come in and get the rescue though? He should be able to. Let's see. Prib. They're gonna send in the Gimmick Lady to rescue? She doesn't make it. Yeah, not Max Sadist, bro. Max Sadist, yeah. I get, yeah, there's no BT on the Arrow. Yeah, she's just keeping them there. I guess the Ciphers wouldn't have been ready in time anyway. Now they can pop them though. Let's see. Mr. Prisoner, watch out, buddy. You're gonna get bombed. All right, there's the pop. The thing is, Nia has no detention. They could 3, actually. They actually could 3. 100% could 3. We're gonna go for Bald. Prisoner can go for the gate. Bald has perfume. Do they know where dungeon is? He's running away from the dungeon. Now why is he doing that? Okay, now he's running to the dungeon. Let's see here. Although he's gonna have to avoid all of this. Okay, nice, nice, Bald, nice. Oh my gosh. Bald? 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 He makes it, he makes it, he actually makes it. That was actually insane from Li Bao. That was impressive, I can't even lie. That was genuinely impressive. That was beautiful. Beautiful dodges, honestly, beautiful dodges. Oh, it's Ivy. Wait, but they're bringing back this team comp again. Ooh, I actually love this team comp from TE. The Weeping, the Melee, the Meteor, and the Beep Beep. And they did it on this same map too. Ooh, okay, it's sad that it's up against an Ivy. However, this team comp is really interesting. They always go this on Chinatown. And I love this comp. This comp is like hype, bro. This comp is really hype. Let's see here. Gonna be chasing the Beep Beep here. Now, last time this happened, Beep Beep was also first chase as well. But again, Beep Beep's okay versus Ivy. That's one of the few, I guess, of the big four. Oh, the bees! Okay, bees took a little damage. That's okay, just a little bit. Only 15% it looks like. Huh? Oh, okay, never mind. I saw the Ivy spook and then Melee got off her bees at the same time. I got a little confused there. You still make that Beep Beep? Yep, you still make that. 99 on this Beep. With the Hunt, can we make it to the pallet? We're gonna have to Beep Beep, yeah. We have to use our beeps. Beep beep. And a second one. Beep beep. Ah, force the 100. Okay, that's smart, that's smart. I agree. I agree. Force the 100, transition here. Into Hotel especially can definitely help you. Let's see. Blink Shreddy 2, we're gonna pressure down the Cipher from the Meteor. And we've got Melee to provide a little bit of support here. Swing to bait, to cancel the Hunt. I love Melee, bro, she's so cool. She baits a swing at the bees to cancel the Hunt. Love that, bro. We love Melee out here, she's so cool. We love Melee, we love Melee. Melee power. Melee, use your Melee Blast. We TP over here, and we're going to go back onto the Beep Beep. Beep Beep's gonna Beep Beep all the way inside here again. Okay, cancel the vault. She's gonna go around. I don't know why we're gonna go all the way around. We're gonna try to body block the blink here a little bit. Oh, yes, the crouch cancel to force the blink. Oh, another good melee tech here. Do you see that? That was the crouch cancel. Watch this, watch this. She goes for a crouch cancel to instantly control bees. Let's see this. Crouch cancel, immediately move to the left because you know that she's gonna wanna walk around. And then she blinks past the bees, bro. Blinks past the bees. This melee is crazy, bro. I'm absolutely like eating up Drop's melee gameplay, dude. Absolutely eating it up. All melees could learn a thing or two from Drop. That is 100% sure. 100% for certain. We do see that Drop also left the bees nearby. Let's see if Li Bao can get this rescue. Boop. Okay, very nice, very nice. Gonna just have to walk all the way around here, though. Unfortunate. 55. Why do I feel like there's gonna be a Terror Shock here? Oh, okay, scary. That was a farm. The bees are there. And what are we doing? What are we doing? Why? Why? What is the point? Hello? Why did we stun her and then use bees? I guess maybe to prevent Weeping from taking damage? I don't know. These ciphers are terrible, by the way. These ciphers are terrible. But it's okay. We do have... oh, the Beep Beep did have Tide. Yeah, that's their second Tide. No, actually, these ciphers aren't bad. These ciphers aren't bad. The more I think about it, I thought they were bad. They're not bad. They're not bad. It was damage rescue from the Weeping, but he also had to use 2 rockets. The question is, will they rescue this Beep Beep? It looks like they are going to rescue the Beep Beep. Weeping will come in here again. And... we're gonna maybe use our rocket. Let's see. Maybe rocket. Maybe 90. Oh no! Wait, insta rocket. Insta rocket. He tried it. He tried it. He tried it. Unfortunate for Li Bao, and that's gonna likely put this. Oh, Melee again. Melee craziness. Melee broke. There was no good lineup there. It's just too hard in that area. Dang, dude. Oh man. Oh man. This Melly is trying for some crazy stuff, dude. She really is. Come on, Melly. Get the into the pallet, into the pallet, into the pallet, into the pallet. Oh, I saw the vision. I saw the vision. I saw the vision. Again, again, again. Oh, the pallet's already dropped. Never mind. Again. Flywheel. Let's go, Melly. Come on. No, Melly. No. Oh, I saw the vision, bro. The tricks were there. She was pulling tricks like Tony Hawk on the skateboard, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Nia's just too patient, dude. I mean, that was really good from Nia, too. I can't lie. That timing, the rescues, the timing, the patience was all beautiful from Nia. It's just sad that I had to see it happen to Melly. Well played from both ends, honestly. I know that ended up being a Terror Shock. It happens, dude. It literally happens to everybody. Terror Shocks happen to everybody in this game. It's bound to happen. There are times when hunters win off lucky Terror Shock. I wouldn't really call that one lucky, but there are times hunters just will win off lucky Terror Shocks. Oh, that is so sad, man. She was cooking too. I saw what she was trying to go for so many times too. Like I really understood the mission every single play. It's just that Nia was ready for it too. Nia was 100% ready for it and just didn't let it happen to him. We are gonna see the last hit being used onto the bees there, and gonna send the Yith out, call it back, now chasing El Confid. Yeah, this is... It's cooked. It is cooked, bro. It is just absolutely cooked. No self-heal on the Melly. All she can do now is just kind of sit around here and pray while the meteor kites. It's the classic Ivy endgame situation where if there's one person, or sorry, if there's two people remaining before endgame or during endgame, and the Ivy is set up, it is basically cooked. So I think we can unfortunately start skipping past this here. As sad as it is to say for me, it is likely just, yeah, it is impressive that they made it, like, honestly, another minute and a half. But wait, what was that? I want to see that flywheel. I think I saw a little flywheel, and I heard the commentators go, wait, they got the Cipher primed? Oh, they actually just popped in front of his. Wait, no, there's still no way, because he's prepared. Nia's prepared. You can just chase Melly. You can just. There's no self heal on the Melly. Yeah, you just. Oh, I thought we just full pres Melly and then kill Melly and then. Oh, we full pres the meteor. But then Melly can break the rock. But the meteor has self heal. So what? I don't understand. Okay, I mean this is probably fine because the second meteor used up self heal. It's cooked because Melly does not have self heal. I don't know what Melly's supposed to do here. All Melly can do is just position around full presence, use the flywheel. Maybe she can flywheel blink. We'll see. Maybe she can flywheel the blink. It's up in 40 seconds. So maybe she'll be able to fly. Oh wait, maybe they can go for a dungeon play too. Actually, they could just let Al Confid bleed out, and Melly goes for dungeon potentially. No, they don't opt to do that. Okay, interesting. I thought that that could have been an option. Melly's not gonna get inside a locker. Maybe I'd say Melly could have gotten inside a locker there too. Okay, we're just gonna move toward the dungeon. Actually, Melly gets it with the borrowed time speed boost plus flywheel. And no blink. Yeah, she should guarantee make this. 57. We flywheel. Yeah, she makes this 100%. Yeah, she makes it 100%. Well played, Melly. Well played. And let's see here. Final match of this set, I believe here. Oh, potentially. We're gonna see another Beep Beep, an antique dealer, a Pumbaa, and a Postman. I don't really see Postman too often, but it's fun to see Beep Beep being played more. It's fun to see Wildling come in here because Wildling is obviously harassed. Postman's very rarely played as well. I think Postman actually has more play than Cheerleader. He's quite rare though. And then Auntie is obviously super hype. And it's the Koa A Weaver skin. Aw, I love this skin, bro. I feel like nobody ever plays this skin. It's really, really cool. We're gonna see borrowed knee-jerk Auntie and Posty. We're gonna see a borrowed Tide Wildling, as it should be, and then a Tide knee-jerk Beep Beep. Lots of Tide-based cheerleaders, quite interesting. Is that excitement? I think that's excitement for this antique dealer. Interesting. Let's see how Suda chases. This is gonna be a little scary for this anti. Her swings are gonna have to be perfect here, bro. Absolutely perfect. She leaps first. Okay, she leaps away to get the speed boost. I don't really know what that one was for there. Force excitement here. No excite. We're just gonna try to win the mind game. Okay, no excite. Oh, scary. This knee jerk's gonna save her. Oh, what a pallet stun! What a pallet stun from Gwoke, dude. Gwoke is Gwoking right now. That joke's never dying, by the way. I know. I'm just gonna say it every time Gwoke does something. She is so fast. Oh my gosh, dude. That anti is ridiculously fast. Ridiculously fast with that knee jerk. Oh my gosh. 10 MS knee jerk looks just insane, dude. You look so insanely fast. My gosh. We're gonna drop this pallet here. We have one stun left on this anti. That is one more stun. Maybe we can force the excitement with it. This is already a very good kite, though. Very good kite. And the speed booster's ready again. Oh my gosh. Gwoke is like so good with this knee jerk right now. And does go down. Okay, but does have a little bit of rebound. One more stick to use for rebound. That is definitely something, if nothing else, to create some mind game situations here. And they do have 2 sets of rescues and a useless excitement that is still up for this this Violetta here. It's looking very good for the serves. I'm not really sure what Violet is supposed to do here to make a comeback outside of like a really, really, really good camp. Well, that's gonna be hard. There's the BB. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the? Whoa! Everybody's so fast. Hello? Okay. Dude, that was just like Cheerleader and Weaver were just moving at the speed of light, bro. Oh my gosh, terrifying. We do have Spit. Spit is ready. We're just gonna utilize our Nujik, get a little bit of speed here from the anti. One final. Okay, there's the excitement. Okay, she forced the excitement. She forced the excitement. It's a very late excitement. This is a very, very, very good draw position right now. Very good draw position. Actually, they could win from this position. Pumbaa harassment could actually get them this win. They are gonna have to pop this Cipher though. Oh, Pumbaa got on the Pumbaa just so that Weaver wouldn't want to you know, force that there. Interesting. Now why is Beep Beep cheering for the Pumbaa? Why are we cheering for this Pumbaa? Whoa, 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 whoa! We are fast, dude. I can't even tell what's happening. Weaver's just so fast, dude. Well, this anti's dead. Yeah, Gwoke's dead. There's nothing they can do. We snipe. We hit down. Maybe we could try to postman harass? Oh my gosh, they're gonna try to postman harass. They're actually gonna try to postman harass. Are we serious? We are actually gonna try to postman harass. Are we actually serious? The dog? The drop? The stun? Nothing else is there. Yeah, the dog. They bait out the dog. Okay. That's gonna be a draw here. That's gonna be a draw. By the time she makes it to the Cipher, they should be able to deal with it. We go for a snipe here, a cheeky snipe. They don't make it. Yeah, they don't make it. They're both one chip away. It's too dangerous. Yeah, it's too dangerous. Very little webs. Very little webs here, though. Very, very, very little webs. Go for a quick snipe. Cheeky snipe. No hit there, unfortunately. We're back on the Pumbaa. We do need to start a new Cipher. Persica needs to start a new Cipher. I don't know what Persica's doing. Persica needs to start a new Cipher. No, it looks like coaching will start the new Cipher. Excitement's back up, so we do have our trait. But this is what's good. Suda is playing really well here. Because at this point in the game, you know they have to start a new Cipher, but as long as you can, like, force them to, like, you know, burn 40 seconds on the other Cipher, you're going to have a lot of webs for endgame. So you don't actually have to use your trait here. You just want to delay the pop. Because that's all you can really do at this point. That's all you can really do. We can bait in Persica to get on this Cipher. But we have a lot of webs here. It's gonna be primed soon. And for some reason we're trying to chase the wild. Why are we just pop? Literally just pop. Quite literally just pop. There's literally no reason not to. Right? Right? Okay. I don't really understand what's going on here. I feel like I guess they wanted a better endgame positioning, but Suda also just stopped chasing the Pumbaa, and Suda's lost. Like, yeah, Suda's lost. Suda is completely lost. Although we do have a lot, yeah, this is where Weaver endgame can be really, really crazy, is because she can zoom between the exit gates with all these webs so fast. So at this point, they have to just like kind of stay near areas where they can't do anything. Look at this, bro. Look at how fast she can go between the gates. He's just gonna go back and forth, but all the stars are gonna do, they're just gonna play it like it's Ivy. Play it like it's Ivy, bro. Just don't touch a gate. Don't touch a gate till detention's over. Because what do they have to lose? Unless the Weaver commits somebody, if they commit somebody, it's a tie. Because she already burned all her webs to get this endgame positioning where she can go back and forth and back and forth. But the thing is, Suda's like not doing it. Like Suda like realizes, they both realize what's happening here. I don't really know why Suda is not like, you have to, like you have the tension, you kind of have to. These stars are playing too well, dude. They're just gonna wait out detention. They're not gonna greed. Like, it doesn't matter if you know the locations or not. They're not gonna greed for these gates. Not until detention's out. The fact that Weaver can do this, though, is very impressive. This is something that will work, I will guarantee you. If you're able to manage to do something like this in rank as a Weaver, I guarantee you this will work. Oh, the missed blink. The missed blink from Suda. Dude, this Weaver is so fast. Look at her go. She's so speedy. What is happening? Okay, Pumbaa's, yeah, it's a draw. Like, you just gotta commit to the draw. I'm sorry, you have to just commit to the draw. There's like, I'm sorry, you're not winning that. You're just not. I love Weaver. Look at how fast she moves, bro. With the wings too. Oh man, Weaver's so cool, bro. Weaver is so cool. Good game though. That was a good set. That was a good set to watch. WG is gonna be the victors there. Well played. Very well played from both ends. Good set to watch. And here's our second set of the day. It is now time for Do 5 versus everybody's favorite greedy team, GR. We've got Mech, we've got Officer, we've got Archer Gaming spinning around in the autumn leaves, and a Mage too. Mr. Mage. Mage is actually widely considered by many, I believe in Japan right now, to be the best kiter, which is quite interesting. Or so I've heard. I've heard that's like the word on the street. I don't know how many people agree with this, but word on the street is that Mage is considered to be the best kiter in the game right now, which is quite interesting. Which I don't know if I disagree with, honestly. Like, the more I think about it, like, I've always known that Mage has next to no bad matchups. You know, a lot of this game is just matchups. You know, for example, Puppeteer is like really, really good against most characters, but kind of suffers against something like a Bonbon or Chip Hunters where he can kite them out, but it'll be a little bit harder. Mage, though, his wand is just so good. He gets so fast that he can just universally kite pretty much every hunter. I've heard that he struggles a little bit versus Wax Artist. And that's about it. We're going to try to go for a quick shot onto the Archer. Ooh! A core shot as well. Well played from Red there. A really, really good shot. We're going to just drop these pallets here. Force Opera to break one. Drop this pallet here as well. She might go around, set up a... the blink predict here. Oh. He's trying to let him have his wand body block. Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, that's tough. I think what he's trying to do there is he's trying to bait the TP, the little shadow TP there. Okay, Ciphers are... they're okay. These are fine. These are pretty decent. They're a little spread out, and they have a Mechanic. Mechanic with Tide, by the way. I know you guys might be thinking, why is Mechanic running Tide? She needs to have like Flywheel or Knee-Jerk or something, full kite. Tide Mechanic is not bad. It is, however, bad in rank. This is like tourney only, if you ask me. It could work, I guess, but I would say 4-stack. It needs to be 4-stack. You need to create plans around Tide Mechanic where, one, either you have your best kiter take the Mechanic and then have her bring Tide, and then it's like, okay, well, I don't want to chase the best kiter, something like that, potentially. Or you can just formulate game plans and spawn the Mechanic in a good area, and sometimes the hunter just can't go for her, and then she'll be able to... Wow, good drop down hit. But she'll be able to, you know, just kind of run in with Tide, run away. And the thing is, what's really good about Mechanic is, like, sometimes Mechanic is just there to die because her bot is the one that needs to, like, actually work on Ciphers and whatnot. So she can kind of just have her main body block and rescue. That's why Tide Mechanic was a thing in the past and will still be a thing currently in the future, or I guess the present, I should say. But as we can see here, Hunters are still having to deal with 3 sets of Tide Turner, which is very, very annoying, I must say. If I have to go up against 3 Tide Turners in rank, I am very annoyed. Looking at these Ciphers, though, these things are moving dummy fast thanks to this mechanic here. We do still have a blink. We might have to just use it here, honestly. We might just have to rip that blink because we still have a wand in this mage. And if he kites for too long, those Ciphers are going to pop, dude. They are going to pop. There's the wand. Okay. He's able to get over to this pallet right here. We can mind game this. He dies. Okay. But the Ciphers are basically done. It's crazy that like you can see these as a hunter and be like, oh, there's 4 Ciphers remaining. But no. They're done. They're literally all primed. Like, that's terrifying, dude. Like, I don't know how hunters, like, deal with audience effect, dude. Like, there's no way it's not getting nerfed at the end of the season. Like, it's 100% getting nerfed. But even then, dude, it's like, how? We are going to be utilizing the watch here, probably to pop this Cipher. Let's see here. Yep, he does have, but he has the extended officer delay, and he is alive because of it. He is alive. We do still have trait. Are we going to blink down the officer immediately, or are we just going to try to hit him down? Oh, very, very good. 10-second kite here. 10-second kite guaranteed. This should be a tie. This should be a tie. Now, officer has to try to play a mind game. He loses it. We're going to TP to AC, but it doesn't matter because Mech should be able to get out. Yep, Mech gets out, just barely. He lasted just enough time. 1 or 2 seconds less, and that was cooked. So that watch play that he did, that pallet was what got it. That was really well played. Look at that Cypherus, dude. 4-minute game. That's insane. And it's GR Jin's time to come on out here with the Hullabaloo. We do know that Jin's Hullabaloo is very, very strong. We're going to see another mechanic, Meteorologist, Grave, and Enchantress this time, though. Mixing things up a little bit, not going the kind of classic expectations here, which is interesting. Kind of wonder how Nightmare would do against a comp like this. I feel like Nightmare kind of destroys Mechanic. I mean, most things destroy Mechanic. Mechanic just kind of has to like outplay them with body blocks if she does kite like that. Great. I have seen Nightmare face Gravekeeper. Nightmare versus Enchantress. I don't feel like Nightmare's very good versus Enchantress though, right? I don't really know. Like as long as the Enchantress has good ping, like in a tourney setting, which obviously you have 10 ping all the time in tourney, you can cancel his dash mid-dash and then be able to make it like to a powder window, which a lot of the time is like where Nightmare gets his hits is when like servers need to make it to a powder window. So I don't feel, I don't know for sure. I haven't really seen the matchup too much, so I'm not going to speak as if I know about this, but on paper, I feel like Enchantress is probably pretty good versus Nightmare. We are going to catch on up here. We're going to get a little cheeky stun. Just going to eat the hit here for this Enchantress. I think that's totally fine. We're a few more seconds away from a potential 3-stack. We need to get, like, what, 10 more seconds of kite here? Let's see if this Enchantress can manage to get a 3-stack here. No, we're just going to be using little baby stuns for now. Just a little bitty baby stuns. Palette. Clone is ready. Ooh, okay, nice. Keeping herself alive here. Flywheel was not able to be used because it looked like it was locked there. We are going to die on the Mech Cipher, but this is Tide Turner mechanic as well. As you can see, Triple Tide is the meta, bro. Triple Tide is the meta right now. And Mechanic will be getting the first rescue. We'll probably double down, though, from this position. Really good jukes from this Mechanic, but yeah, this is almost certainly a double down at this point. Yeah, that's a double down. Yeah, not the best. Not the best. On the bright side, she can still decode with her bot while she's dying, so it's not like the Cypher will decrease that much, but it is still obviously not the best. Not the best at all. Let's see. Next rescue will be Grave, obviously. It's like way safer than Meteor. Meteor will have to decode. She's got a little rain cloud ready. Not that it really matters because because the Mechanic is very far away. Although she might toss. No, she's not going to toss it. Okay. I think she might run over there to toss the cloud to the Mechanic so that she could full heal potentially, but no reason to. No real reason to. Grave's going to get the rescue. Mr. Cheese. Come on in here, Mr. Cheese. Coming in here. My name is Hullabaloo and I am a rat and I want the cheese. I just wanted my cheese. Okay, bye, cheese. And hello, Patty again. We gotta go for a cheeky little stun. Vault of the pallet. And can she rebound? There's no pallet there. We have flywheel and stun. There's one more stun. One tap. We have one more stun available as well. Okay, the flywheel, beautiful. One more little cheeky stun. Likely cannot kite too much longer. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Okay. I mean, she cut it out, you know, a few extra seconds of tide. Ciphers are looking pretty good here, all things considered. This is probably just gonna be an easy draw. Very simple, easy draw here. They're only like, what, 50% behind on Ciphers? That's really not bad at all. These Ciphers are quite good. Quite good, quite good. And it's the bot on one of them too. We are gonna go for Nan. I hope that Cipher, that Cipher is not quite ready. I think that was the 87% Cipher. So theoretically, Jin could actually win this. I'm not even kidding. Jin can actually win this with these Ciphers, depending on the end game positioning. Because he's gonna be chairing on this 87% Cipher, which means, one, they open up a new Cipher, or two, yeah, I think that's all. Or Grave dies away. That's the only way. Mid, I believe, is at 75. 87 is the Cipher that's over here. I believe that is correct. We are going to actually warp to Silver the Hedgehog, the mechanic here. Interesting. I mean, it's a tied mechanic, so she's not going to be able to kite very long as a full press Hulla. I would say she should last... Okay, that was just a bad clone. She should last on average like 20 seconds, but this has already been like, it's already almost been 20 seconds. Okay. One cheeky hit there, and there she goes. Yeah, okay, so that was about 25 seconds with a few mistakes. About 25-second kite there, I guess. Mid is the final Cipher, as we can see here. It is going to be 85. We're going to drop and just go for the Meteorologist. Meteorologist, by the way, does not have borrowed time. And we do see the mechanic has already burned out the self here. We are going to Wind Blast all the way back. The Gamekeeper is over there. This is quite risky. What he's doing is he's pushing the Wendy away from the Cipher, so he has more time to chair the Futaba here. Back onto the Wendy once again. We're kind of watching the Grave as well. Cipher is essentially primed at this point. Gonna try to snipe this Grave down. Grave goes down. Bro, Jin's gonna... Yo, Jin just walked through like 3 pallets at once. Pallets on him, bro. What the heck? Literally walked through so many pallets at once. Okay, explosion. Let's see. Jumps over the pallet finally. Finally respecting the pallet a little bit. Grave's gonna go down. Warper's ready in 15. Silver's on the gate, which is not good because Mechanic is slower on this gate thanks to the Grave injury. But does she make it? We're gonna drop again. We do have the tension. She should not make this. She should not make this. Yeah, she's dead. That's a 3 kill. That is, well, the Patty is there. Or sorry, not the Patty. The Meteor is there. No tie turn, but maybe she can do something. Maybe she can do something. It'll be tough, but I think she could maybe find some cheeky way. I doubt it though. I doubt it. What needs to happen is Nan needs to either 1 self-heal or 2 crawl to the gate. The bot! Wait, the bot can rescue! The bot! The bot! Oh, the bot, dude. The bot. That should be a tie because bot still exists. Okay. They get out. That's a tie! Oh my gosh! Because of bot. Well played from the mech, dude. This is another reason my mech is just so broke. That bot saved the game. Oh. It's Hullabaloo again. And we're banning out Bald and Orphe? Brother. Okay, we got Meteor, we got Merc, we got Antique Dealer, and we have Mr. Lucky Guy out here once again. You know I love to see me some Antique Dealer, some Meteor, and some Lucky God. And of course, Potato, Mr. Potato himself. Every time I see those leaves pass by, I keep thinking they're fans. But I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be leaves. Unless they're supposed to be fan leaves. I don't know. See that? Like, are they like bell leaves or something? I need to look at that. I feel like there's like, maybe that's like a certain type of leaf. I don't know. I don't know much about leaves. I can't really say. I don't know. Let's see here. We gotta see Lucky Guy get the ball. Meteor's gonna instantly just use a cloud and go all the way to Corner House. That is very, very safe. I don't disagree with this right now. This is tied Meteor, tied on the Mercenary, only double tied this time. We have Flywheel, Anti-Flywheel. I almost said forward. If I'm a lucky guy, I saw the football. I was like, oh, that's forward. It's lucky guy, of course. We gotta go for a quick wind blast here. Good kite from the Wendy so far, keeping things very, very standard. Hullabaloo has not yet caught up, but we're probably gonna see a snipe first hit here. Let's see. Maybe. There's the first hit snipe. We're just gonna drop that right there. Insulin should be up in about 3 seconds. There it is. Okay, not even 3 seconds, just right then and there. And mind game this a little bit here. Big wind blast is ready. Let's see here. Big wind blast, but there's the desperate fight, which means that the wind blast lasts a little less time. And she should be dying right now. Okay. That was all the bottle, and the kite was okay. The kite was okay. Lucky Guy does, of course, have the bot out there to help push those gosh darn ciphers. Is that Goatman? That's Goatman. Oh my gosh, Goatman being used in tournament. Oh my gosh, Goatman. I'm your biggest fan. My biggest fan, Goatman. Sorry. It's a Tao Mignon skin. I just call her Goatman because she's the goat of Paper Bride. Coolest Paper Bride character by a long shot, by the way. By a long shot. This is after half. This is after half. Which is interesting. I'm surprised they're choosing to after half this rescue. I guess the meteor, no, actually, no, I'm not, because the meteor has no rebound. Yeah, no, they only have one tide turn, the meteor has no rebound. Yeah, no, that actually makes sense. I take it back. That makes perfect sense. Why? Okay, AK is here to bait, to allow the mercenary to come in here a little easier. He's gonna work on the Cipher. And yeah, that'll get a free rescue from the mercenary there. We'll be able to get one quick damage onto the Merc as well, while the meteor will run away from the Ciphers here. Very classic use of the Tide Turner. Ciphers are 70, 50, and 50. And they're all being worked on with Lucky Guy, Bot, Merc, and the Antique Dealer. Which means that by this meteor goes down, they're all going to be really, really far ahead. Yeah, this Cipher Rush is ridiculous, bro. Cipher Rush is like absolutely so busted right now, dude. Cipher Rush is absolutely busted right now. Oh my gosh, almost ran into the tram. Yeah, it is ridiculous how good Cipher Rush is right now, especially Tourney Cipher Rush. Tourney Cipher Rush is like that has always been like kind of the case. Like, oh my gosh, he almost got hit by the tram again. But you ask most people and be like, okay, you know, against the top 4 hunters, because they're very, very strong, what is the one thing the survivors have? Tide Turner, Die Away, and Cipher Rush. That is the one thing that they have. And it's very, very effective. Not get me wrong, it is extremely effective. Bot will finish the Cipher there. But nowadays, you have Lucky Guy buffs, which makes him so good. You have Mechanic, who is really so good. Oh, it's 2 bots. It's already like... Bot is just ridiculous, by the way. Bot is one of the most ridiculous bonkers items that's ever made in this game. It is just a Cipher Rush god. And then you put in Audience Effect, which just is basically a free postman letter. Lucky Guy? What's going on here, buddy? Lucky Guy? Flywheels just to die in a corner? Okay, I don't really understand why we just kind of let this happen, but all right. Oh, the Auntie is there to harass. Hello, Antique Dealer. Goatman. Careful, Goatman. You may be the goat, however, you're still up against a Hullabaloo. 1. We did 2? We did 2, but he didn't really get the second one here. Beautiful, that's a jump. That jump is possible, right? That jump is indeed possible. It doesn't look like it's possible. It is possible. It's a really weird looking jump. It is possible. You can just jump through the wall for some reason. Well played from Goatman here. Keep being goated, Goatman. Keep being goated. And maybe goat yourself away from the Cipher if you can, because there's a lot of Cipher. So Merc's going to take the heat off the Antique Dealer so she doesn't go down. This is actually quite smart. Lucky will probably start a new Cipher here sometime soon. Or at least he's farming up some more items. Maybe. What is Lucky Guy doing? Okay, so this is where things get a little tricky. We try to snipe down Goatman. Flywheel, just to play it safe, I agree. We're going to warp back over here to the Mercenary just to take some heat off the Antique Dealer once again. That was a really good play from the Mercenary, by the way. Coming in, even though, like, technically it doesn't make any sense, it was really smart just because it would allow the Anti to get away and just take off some of the heat. And now they're doing this a second time where Mercenary's going to run away. And, ooh, this is tough. The Anti got healed by the bot, though. The Anti got healed by the bot. This is basement, though. They're going to pop. Yeah, I agree. Just go for the pop here. Fun fact for those who don't know, Lucky Guy or a bot, if it's healing you, as long as it's not healing the person who is the one who has the bot, you can actually, fun fact, you actually can infinitely heal with infinite durability. Because healing does not eat up bot durability unless you are the one getting healed by it, or like you are the one that holds the bot and you are the one getting healed by it. So that's pretty cool. We are going to see that Goatman should be able to 1-2. Can she make it out here? Flywheel, jump, something, hit? No! Oh no, Goatman! Oh no! No, Goatman! Oh, the anti-gate debuff really did it, bro. That and the insolence knockback reduction, how unfortunate. But we are going to be seeing the second half. Now it's going to be Breaking Wheel. Playing Breaking Wheel into Finn is a little risky, but Aeroplanist, Officer, and Lucky Guy. I mean, I feel like Aeroplanist is pretty good versus Wheel. Officer's pretty good versus Wheel in terms of rescuing and kiting. I don't really know how Lucky Guy is, though. I feel like he's probably got to be decent, too. I mean, stars are just so strong, so like I feel like this team can deal with Wheel. I wouldn't say it's like super hard Wheel counter, but I feel like they can all deal with him in a way. Finn is kind of a hard Wheel counter though. As long as he's in a good area, like Finn can just like absolutely destroy Wheel. We'll see here though. We'll see. I don't know who he's gonna go for first. I imagine the Lucky Guy, because if you don't chase out Lucky Guy, he's gonna Cipher rush you. So it's probably gonna be that Lucky Guy. It's always really good to put your strongest kiter on Lucky Guy too, if possible. We're probably gonna set up the ball right here. We are not gonna set the ball. Interesting. Okay, why are we not using the ball? The item that can just block Wheel off. Hello. I don't understand. I mean, I know if he blocks off the pallet, he'll be like trapped in there. But I guess I don't know. Maybe that's the reason, because he will be trapped in there. And I guess that's kind of the whole point that's like kind of scary, you know. Do we see any cheeky trap? Finn ball. Okay, really good distance for this Finn. This is a flywheel Finn too. Ooh, oh, the entire team has flywheel. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I don't know if they read Jin, but the entire team has flywheel. We're gonna go for a trippity trap there. Not gonna get it. Frog ball version 2. Flywheel the trap. Beautiful from Chen. We should be able to get Blink out here. Let's see. Blinko. And the Officer is the most nonchalant Akechi I've ever seen. He's just literally decoding right in front of his dead teammate, which is, I guess it's fine. A little greedy there, but I guess it's fine. Lucky Guy with that gun. We may see him pick up a bot eventually here, probably after he finishes his Cipher. We do see no spikes onto the Officer just yet. He did instantly go into the watch just so that he can deal with the wanted order. Goes for the insta trap. No insta trap actually. Just get out of Wheel form immediately once he gets that snap. Gets the quick hit on the Officer, and now he is full presence, dude. Full pres Wheel is an absolute beast. The Lucky Guy is here to shoot and cancel the full presence. Beautiful timing from Mr. Lucky Guy from Silver T Hedgehog. And we are likely going to just go for that chest. Yet we can see Lucky Guy going for the chest. He's either going to get bot, perfume, or football. One of those three, I guarantee it. Let's see. Finn's gonna be able to escape with the thing. He got flashlight? I'm sorry, flashlight? But why? Flashlight versus Wheel? I mean, let him cook, but like, what is the game plan? Like, genuinely, what is the game plan with flashlight? I was not expecting flashlight, genuinely. So, what is the point of flashlight? It did nothing. It literally did nothing. Okay, I don't know what the point of the flashlight was. Cause like he goes in a Wheel form and then the flashlight's useless. So like what? I don't know. If it was like a clerk, sure. Like that would have been pretty good versus a clerk, maybe, right? Or like a geisha, or maybe even a Night Watch. Actually, it would have been pretty good versus Night Watch. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know, bro. That's a weird one. That is a weird one, that's for sure. We're probably just gonna snap down this Officer. He's probably just dead right here. Let's see. Snippity snap. He already knows. That's already knows. We're slugging. We are slugging. Wow, we are slugging. Slug. Maybe we better get that bop, honestly. Let's get that bop, push those ciphers as quickly as possible. Silver T Hedgehog, look out. Da-da. I can't wait for this flashlight gaming flywheel. Doesn't matter. Switch targets here, maybe? Switch targets. Yep, lucky guy will probably go for the bot, or go for the chest, maybe get a bot finally. Oh, actually, he's just gonna go for the Cipher. Aeroplanist will go upstairs to cancel, or to use elevation to make sure he doesn't get full pres. That was very smart from this arrow. We're gonna drop a double peeper on mid Cipher. Very annoying for the survivors here, but quite a good amount of pressure for the wheel. Aeroplanist is slowly but surely juking these hits here, as we can see. Flywheels again. These flywheels are saving them, bro. Beautiful jetpack usages here. We're gonna drop down here, and because of the landing animation, we are not gonna be able to get our final jetpack here. Lucky God. Yeah, so flashlight, right guys? Flashlight, right guys? Right guys? You know, flashlight was really useful in this situation, if you ask me. Yeah, man, yeah. We do see a self-heal burn from the officer. We're gonna go for this aeroplanist here. I don't know why we went into wheel form here. But the Cipher will end up being primed. We're gonna snap down the lucky guy. It is not primed, actually. Not primed at all. And it's basement, so they're gonna have to pop here once more. This is looking like a repeat of the last game, actually. Probably just gonna pop here, right? They're actually gonna have the aeroplanist rescue. Interesting. Wait. What was that trick? What was that? What? Did he do like an insta hover? Let me see this. Oh. Wait. He tried to do a hover trick, but he got caught in the trap. Oh, look at him. So he uses his hover here. I think I know what he's gonna try. He's gonna try to. Okay, what he tried to do here? He wants to, within very quick succession, jetpack, hover, jetpack, or jetpack, hover, hover, jetpack. I think that's like this. That's like the guaranteed rescue, but. He did it, wheel gets pushed back, but he lands in the trap and then gets hit. Oh, what a shame. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. What a shame for the arrow. Getting caught in that trap. Well played from the wheel though, expecting like some kind of crazy aeroplanist trick. I liked the attempt from the arrow though. Lucky guy will go down, and we're just gonna chair him, and then we'll just go for arrow, because arrow has nothing. This should end up being a 3 elimination here. This should just be the 3. We'll soar on up. Arrow's booking it to the dungeon, but he should not be able to make it. Yeah. Extend those spikes. Yeah, it's like you drop the peeper, and at this point, it's like, you know, play the Will Brothers and play the peeper, and you win the game. No confined. He's just gonna keep the. Yeah, he threw a trap. I mean, what does he? What does the arrow do here, right? Like the wheel could just wait forever. Drop peeper. Like I guess the aeroplanist will get flywheel back, but there's no universe he makes it to dungeon. The only way is if dungeon would reset and get here. Okay, flywheel's not ready just yet. I think the only way is for the arrow to just pray for dungeon reset, but full pres is back. Okay. He's gonna cut him off here. And he's like, yeah, just snap behind a wall so you have no idea when he's gonna snap. Now it's time for round 3, first half. And we have Embalmer, Weeping, Mercenary, and Patient going up against Jin's Gamekeeper, who banned out all the hype characters, bro. Forward anti-novelist? Banning out all the hype, bro. We do still have a Weeping Clown Harassment, Patience a Fun Kiter, but this is a very safe team overall, the more I look at it here. Cipher is quite slow with a total of -40 on the side of the survivors. But, oh wow, instant hook. Sheesh. But this is still a very safe team comp. Merc and Balmer is a very, very, very safe comp. Extremely safe. We've got Claustro, Rage, Berserker, Wanted Order, Detention, Trump card on Jin's Gamekeeper here. Gamekeeper, once again, very strong on Moon River Park. This is definitely, without a doubt, his best map. And Bummer will probably take his first hit right here. Yep. It is Tide Embalmer too. Tide, Flywheel, Embalmer. So they're gonna lose one of their Tide Turners here. Tide, Flywheel, Embalmer, Flywheel borrowed on the Weeping and the Patient. And we have a Tide Mercenary, as it always is. Flywheel is not quite ready. I think the Embalmer's dead here, actually. He should just die. Unfortunately, he is kind of hiding back into his coffin. So this won't, the Gamekeeper will not get his warp forced here. Like, warp will not be forced at all, I think. I would not warp here if I'm the Gamekeeper. There's no reason to. You can just catch up with a hook. Oh, he's not gonna, he's not actually gonna use it just yet. Okay, that actually checks out. We're gonna send in the Mercenary first, that way he can die farther away and then force out the warp. I see. I gotcha. Yeah, that was a slightly below average kite, but I think it's fine. Actually, the Patient is... What? Now, why did we... I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to see my Stark, bro. That's my goat Stark right there. But why did he hook in? I guess he just made it easier for the Mercenary, but like... Bro, you're burning resources when I feel like you really shouldn't be. Beautiful flower from the Embalmer, but it's not gonna do it. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Does nothing. Okay, now we're gonna have to use the Coffin, right? We have to use Coffin. The issue is Gamekeeper's full presence, dude. It's like normally you want to use like that to like prevent full presence, but now he has full presence. And the Ciphers are quite slow. We're now just gonna use our hook, because now that he has full presence, he can just hook over here. Like maybe he would have, I doubt it, but maybe, very maybe he would have used his warp, but he's gonna like slow debuff the Embalmer here, and then he's just gonna go down. Yep, just smack him. The Embalmer will die upstairs. I'm tired, bro. Embalmer gameplay is so tiring. That, and I'm also recording this at 2 in the morning, but we don't talk about that. Yeah, he's gonna die out in the very tipmost corner. Fun fact, whenever you're dead on chair, or even if you're just getting chaired, I highly recommend, if you're in Moonlit, to die upstairs and you don't vault the window, because if you do vault the window, the chair is way faster for the hunter, whereas if you die upstairs, it's about a 10-second chair. So it'll buy a few extra seconds for your team. Just a quick little fact, you know. Whenever you're about to die with like a Titan or effect or something, just make sure you die upstairs on Moonlit, Moon River. I'm still getting it wrong even a year gosh darn later, dude, truly. We're gonna trap off the Cipher here for now. They are about 400% right now with their Ciphers. This is fine. I had to drink some water here. I'm looking to see, they're gonna go for the Mercenary. I don't know if there's any way that Jin wins this. I do not know. We're gonna burn a pad here, which delays the down by about 5 seconds. He's actually doing a really good job of dodging these hooks, but I think Jin's also playing it safe as well, and just kind of zigzagging the hooks until he gets close enough to the Mercenary. Weeping is gonna flywheel those traps on the final Cipher here, and Jin is actually gonna opt to not share the Mercenary, but rather slug him out, which is, we've been seeing a lot of slugging gameplay when there are 3 survivors left, so this is interesting that we're seeing this a lot recently. We're gonna actually burn a rocket with the Weeping Clown to make it all the way to 4-stop here. And actually canceling the Bane's nope, he does not cancel it fully just yet. It's really good from the Bane, actually making sure to just instant hook. That way his hook does not get canceled, so he can actually finally hit the Weeping here. And Patient will set a new Cipher. Mercenary will use his self-heal. Weeping is dead to 1 more hook. But how did the survivors win? Oh, you ran into that. Okay. How did the survivors tie this? That's my question. I don't know if it's possible. Because when Merc comes in, he's gonna get hook hit unless he has a syringe here. He has perfume. That could be useful. That could be very useful. But when Merc comes in, the issue is normally against basic hit hunters. Mercenary is kind of chilling, right? Because he can just, you know, tank the hit. But now it's a lot more dangerous. They're actually gonna send in Stark, my goat Stark, to rescue. We will probably hook on in here to make sure we can get the rescue before half. Bane might be able to prevent it here. That's gonna be after half. Yep, just make it after half, after half, after half. Yup. Probably will just swing. Nope, we're actually gonna get even a little greedier too. Okay, insta rocket, that's fine. and the patient will die here. I don't really know what the game plan there was. But Jin can now go to the Cipher. He may actually abnormal this Cipher. And we're slugging again, bro. We're slugging again. Back to the Mercenary, who does not have self-heal. We're going to perfume here. Oh, okay. That perfume actually worked out a little bit. We have one more rocket from our weeping. We're going to trap off the Cipher here. Yep, just to maybe burn out a quick flywheel again from the weeping. Let's see. No trade swap is here yet. Jin's actually in a really, really, really good position. I think Jin should win this, actually. Jin should win this. Mercenary is vaulting and vaulting and vaulting and vaulting like crazy. Vaulting and vaulting and vaulting. And he will go down here. Yup. Now, will he TP to Cipher? I doubt. Yeah, you can't TP. But go basement here. Go basement. Yup. Yup. This should be... Oh, they are in trouble. Final Cipher is 2-story, and they're sending in a half-health patient to rescue in basement. This should be a loss, 100% loss. Good rescue from the patient. We're gonna try to go for a cheeky drop down here, I'm guessing. Let's see the drop down. We don't get the drop down. Patient is still down there though. Are they gonna pop at all? They do pop. The only issue is their positioning from the gates is very bad. Weeping Clown is very far from the gate, and Merc is gonna go down right here. Bonk. This should be a 3-kill. This should be a 3-kill, because nobody's gonna be on the gate for a very long time. Both the Cipher and the Chariot were so far from the gate that it's taking so long survivors to get there that Jin should be able to 3-kill here without too much trouble, unless he messes up. But this should be 100% be 3-kill. Let's see. Look around for the Weeping. Weeping is actually using his rocket to get away. It's not gonna be enough though. He's TPing. Huh. Oh my gosh, he can actually. Can he 4? He can. Oh my gosh, he can 4. Can the Weeping make the rescue? Oh my gosh, he can 4. He's actually gonna 4. He can 4. No, he's gonna go dungeon. Ooh, Jin will check gate first, most likely. Jin will most likely check gate first. It's the safer play, but Weeping's gonna go dungeon, or to the patient. Either one. He's gonna check gate. Sees no tinnitus. Going this way. Does he see the Weeping? No, that's the question. Does he see the Weeping? He's gonna get tinnitus after like 2 more hooks. 1 hook here. Only 1 hook actually. There's tinnitus. Now he knows. Now he knows. Now he knows. Weeping does have flywheel, so he actually has to kill Weeping here. He cannot let him get to dungeon. He can't, yeah, because the flywheel will really kill him here. He's gonna just kind of kite and pray at the moment, it looks like here. There's the flywheel. He needs to win like mind games. He needs to win mind games. It's the only way. That's it. 4-kill. 4-kill from Jin's Gamekeeper. Well played. Very well played Gamekeeper game. Played that end game phenomenally. And here we are, most likely the last match of today. We have Peddler, the granny, the coming out here against Posty with the Mosty, Bald Bro, Novelist, and Charles himself. So we're probably gonna see at least 2 Titaners here, probably on Arrow and the Bald, and then maybe Novelist will have Titanier as well, maybe? We do, we have Triple Tide, okay. So Triple Tide, Knee Jerk Tide Baldy. Knee Jerk, oh wow, this is triple suey. Knee Jerk Tide on the Arrow and the Bald. Flywheel Tide on the Orf. And then Dog with Borrowed Knee Jerk. Pretty simple. Very stupid names I give people, bro. I truly do feel bad for my newer fans that watch these like tournament videos and are like, oh, a tournament seems kind of interesting. Let me see. And then they hear me saying like, Bald Bro, like these really stupid names, like Dog Man. I mean, I guess it's like kind of obvious because the dog is owned by the guy with the dog, and the bald one, well, he is bald. But you know, then you get like Gravekeeper Cheese, and that's kind of like a little bit more of a layered joke because of the skin when Cheese, and it's like, okay. And then obviously I always talk about like Cheese tactics in this game, so then that kind of mixes up with Cheese tactics. We do get a good hit here onto the Bald. He burns his. Wow, he almost was about to vault that. I know he wanted to. He's like, oh, maybe I can make it, but he decided, nah, I can't. This bald kite is pretty good. Double drop pallet here. Oh gosh, I need to sleep after this. I'm tired. But yeah, it's weird. I'm like yawning, but I actually still feel like pretty awake. I'm like tired, but like maybe I'm just having fun watching IDV. I don't know. I don't know what I can really say here. That is gonna be a down onto the bald, but bald did 3 Cipher kite, so it's not too bad. Not too bad for the survivors here. MHXM will see what exactly they go for. This is abnormal Peddler, actually. Abnormal Peddler. We're gonna open this up so that we can abnormal and then vine to the chair. We're gonna give away a free rescue. However, the ciphers have significantly dropped because of it. Now, Peddler is quite good on Moonlight. I will say this. This is debatably Peddler's best map. Most likely is her best map because there's a lot of open areas, which means that the vines are way more effective. And there's a lot of like tight, twisty, like go around something corners here, which means the chips can be quite good here as well. Although not the best vine usage here from MHXM. We're gonna go for some chips. We do land said chips, and we vault right into the granny. Oh my gosh, into her loving arms. I'm ready for that gosh darn caramel candy that you always serve. It's always like those caramel candies are the ones that grannies give out. My grandma always just have like those caramel candies. You know what I'm talking about? The caramel. Yes, sir. Okay, Bald's gonna use the smoke, put himself all the way over here. Next rescue will be Mr. Charles himself, rocking the little sleepy pajamas Charles skin. I do love this Charles skin. Very goofy Charles skin here. Although I honestly like the bread one a little bit more. I do love bread. Oh, look at that hover! Ooh! Can I see that one more time? Sorry, I've been playing Aeroplanets recently. Look at that hover. Let's see this. This is I think the inputs are jetpack? No. It is jetpack, hover, turn character, hover, jetpack. Beautiful. Beautiful positioning, beautiful execution, and then final jetpack to dodge the chips. Beautiful. Genuinely beautiful. That was an absolutely beautiful rescue from the Aeroplanets, and a beautiful body block positioning there too. That was actually phenomenal. That was phenomenal, bro. That was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful play from the Aero. I love Aeroplanets, bro. He's so cool. Hover play, even you only get one hover a game, so it's like Aeroplanets have to make it count, you know? They have to make it count. But the good arrows, bro, they really know what they're doing. We're gonna actually misinput some chips here, but it doesn't really matter because Bald will be going down here. That is going to be the death of Mr. Bald, bro, here. Nothing for this Peddler, though. She probably should have sucked some grass before she picked up the ball, but I guess she wants to probably just get the kill as quickly as possible, especially, you never really know what the ciphers are at, especially when it's like Postman plus Aeroplanist passives, and Nala's passive technically counts in there, and who could forget about Audience Effect? Oh my gosh, Audience Effect broken, bro. She's kind of only in this game because of the abnormal, though. If it wasn't for the abnormal, they would have popped, which is kind of funny to say. I mean, it also did lead to a longer kite. You know, that's kind of the trade-off. It's like longer kite, but you get to reduce ciphers because abnormal is it's a very aggressive trait, a very aggressive trait where you kind of need to rely on quick downs for it to work. Oh, I don't know if she would have got the aeroplanes, but the dog actually stuns her out of the vine. Interesting. Okay, Aeroplanes has one more jetpack left here. Let's see if he can use it to make it count. Let's see, jetpack one. Yeah, he just gets caught. Yeah, it's really hard to avoid Peddler Vine on Moonlit. It is. You need to be like in a really good area. Oh, the TP. Another set of I've been noticing China Hunters doing this all the time. All the China Hunters are just slugging, bro. They're all just slugging. Like, whenever there's 3 people left, they're just slugging now. It's really interesting. We're gonna go for a vine play here. Novelist goes for the swap to cancel the vine. Very good. Grab some more grass though, but guess what? Here comes another vine here. I don't think he makes the pallet. Ooh, okay. Okay, I saw the vision. I saw the vision from the Orphe. Didn't really get the execution there, but I saw the vision. We do see that our Charles buddy has no items, has no tight center, has no self heal, only has knee jerk. Our Orphe getting chaired on the Cipher. Okay. Another slugging, I guess, here. Let's see. We're gonna grab the Postman. as you can see, like the Peddler just keeps hitting her vines and hitting her vines and hitting her vines. Her vines are really, really, really good. She is absolutely cooking with these vines. There is no chair over here. Novice will be able to struggle free. And Postman will be chaired at Cipher Bridge here. I would say GR has a very small chance of drawing here. A very, very small chance. Because the Novice will struggle. Although I guess you could drop him into the grass. Let's see. I feel like wait, if she uses gems, does that reduce the effect of the struggle free stun? I actually don't know. It actually works in tandem with Tram, but I don't know if it works with anything else. That's the thing. Scary. He's gonna want to go for a self pick. He's gonna struggle, bro. Yeah, there's the struggle. But with the vines, he shouldn't be able to make this. He doesn't have flywheel. Yeah, he doesn't make it. Bye, Orphe. Bye, Orph. Okay, he'll maybe try to struggle here because the chair is a little bit far. But yeah, unless he has max struggling, there's no way. It's 1, 2. Yeah, he doesn't make it. It's over. GG's 3. Yeah, it's super cooked. Okay, that is going to be a single escape for GR there. And is that the win? That is actually the win for GR. Looks like they only need one person to escape, it seems. That was very well played from our greedy team. Okay, and that is going to be it, everybody. That is going to be it for this video. So I guess I will thank you all so much for watching. We did get to see that Melly cook a little bit, but unfortunately not as much as I would have liked to. But maybe there are always future weeks, dude. There are always future weeks to see some more epic cooking from Drops Melly. So maybe we'll get to see that in the future. But that is it for today. I'll see you all later. I hope you have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye-bye.